What's up guys, Gibbs here, just bringing a video basically on the build up to my next competition, which is second week of December, and that's Oceania Champs, my last Raw junior competition, so really looking forward to that. Got pretty much 8 weeks of training or 9 weeks of training, and then pretty much a little bit of a deload. Got my goals set for that. That's going to be some pretty big goals I really want to hit. I want to give it my, obviously, all I can really, because it's my last comp, so I want to make those world records stick and at least stay around for a while in New Zealand at least. So that's the 300 kg squat, 192 kg and a half bench press, and 312.5 kg deadlift, or maybe even the 700 pound, which is 317 kgs. Another thing that's sort of happened this week is just about to announce a sponsorship with SPD. I'm just finalising just a couple of things. They've already sent me some gear, so a big thanks to Mr. Benjamin Banks, who sent that from the UK. That's full of all their products. So that's from knee sleeves, suits, singlet, socks, and so really stoked with that. But we're just deciding on which team I'll be in with the SPD. Just the 3 tiers of sponsorship. So really looking forward to getting that contract through. So just take a look at this week's training clips. And this is Monday. Today was pretty much squats and bench. This was 220 kgs for a set of 5. Felt a little bit heavy really. It's my first real week back into it, back at work again. So this wasn't too bad. It was beltless, just in my old shoes, as you might notice. The Adidas is there, nowhere near as good as the Nikes. But really just cruising through that set. It wasn't too bad. So here I am. I had a 180. This was just the drop set after the 220. So I just did a set of 5 here, just with a nice long pause at the start there, just really to make sure I find my groove and sitting down into that hole. Because depth is obviously one thing I've just worked on a lot lately. A couple of years ago I used to be always touch and go in competitions, and that's something I really wanted to just pretty much cut out of my training, and just made sure I was confident. So here's me pretty much just warming up on the bench. Just hit 100 for about 15 reps or so. Just pretty much pre-fatiguing myself. I don't really want to go heavy on the bench at the moment. I'm still working on a lot of shoulder issues, like with the rotor cuff and my thoracic spine at the moment, or my T-spine. Just getting that a bit stronger, just so I can handle a bit more weight when the bench starts getting up over that 400 pound mark. So this was 140 kgs, about 5 reps or so. So it wasn't too bad. A little bit heavy for the first week back, but no complaints really. And this was just one of those like slingshot type things. So just gave that a go. Went up to 160 for 5 here, and actually after this I hit a 180 for 3, which wasn't. Okay, so you notice a sumo stance here. So this is Tuesday. This is just really a deadlift variation with back assistance. So just trying out that sumo. Technique didn't feel too bad with this weight. This was 180. I don't know, 4 or 5 reps or so. I did go up to 220, but the thoracic part of my back just a little bit rounded, and I wasn't really happy with it. Did about 4 or 5 reps or so, but just really want to work on that base weight for now, especially over the next few weeks. And then just smashed out a few rows, just with 60 kgs, nothing major, just for 3 sets with 20 reps, just to get the back moving. Okay, so here I am. This is Wednesday now, so this is a squat variance. So this was the high bar, so this is right at the top of my traps, and obviously I normally squat low bar, so it's quite a bit harder. So idea of this is just to get a bit more, take a bit more of the lower back out of it, and use a bit more hip and a bit more quad, and just trying to keep more upright. It's a lot harder lift for me. Not letting that lumbar come into it, which is really my strong point. So I worked up to 200 for 5 at the top set. Wasn't too bad, moved a little bit slow just through that sticking point. And actually after this I had a drop set of 140 kgs just for 10 reps. So really just getting that volume in as well, which is great. Really helps me in these first few weeks of lifting, coming into comp preparation. And then I decided after this I'll hit some shoulder press because I hadn't really done a lot for a while. I did go up to about 90 kgs or so just for about 5-6 reps. And this was just 80 kgs for about 5 reps. Just a little bit of a push off the bottom. Didn't feel too bad. Obviously nowhere near what I can do when I'm actually training it all the time. But I'm just starting out easy really for now. Work on Friday, just working on my thoracic, rotor cuff, and that was it really. Rear delts and just a bit of rolling and stretching. That really led to Saturday's session. Here was 240 kgs for 5 was the top set with the belt on. I had 220 kgs for 6 reps before this. So this actually felt not too bad. I was back in my Nikes, my preferred shoe. And yeah, I'm actually really happy with this for the first week back. Normally this would be quite a heavy weight, sort of first, second week back. But I'm really going to push it this cycle and just to really get to that 300 kgs. I've also had a follower or a friend now come in, Swift, who hit me up for a workout, and we've been sort of trying to get that in for a while. So it was great to have someone else come in and show him a few things, introduce him into the sport of powerlifting. So he's got a big following on Facebook and he's got his own business there. So yeah, it was really great to get to know him, have a good chat with him. And just finishing out the week here with a deadlift, 240 for 5 was the top set. Nothing major there, just didn't want to overdo anything. Right, so that's really it for this week, guys. Just keep an eye out for the videos coming each week. I'm just going to do pretty much most of my training leading up to this next competition. Like I said, really keen to just get those numbers up. Got some massive goals, so I really appreciate you guys' support. Flick a comment or anything below, anything you need to ask me, just chuck it below. I'll get back to them for sure. And look out for some online training coming soon. I'm just trying to work on that. Currently still working a 9-to-5 job at a bank, so once I'm out of that and I've got a bit more confidence with my personal training and online training, just getting that really down packed, then I'll be out there for sure, trying to help you guys out and so everyone else can start improving and just want to share my knowledge throughout the past 7, 8, 9 years of lifting. So cheers guys, stay strong, we'll see you next week.